Hello and welcome to another quick training tutorial. Now in this training tutorial, I'm going to show you how to use the client auto sign up lead form. That's right, the client auto sign up lead form. Now why do we need the client auto sign up lead form? Say for example, you wanted your customer to sign up for your credit restoration program automatically without ever talking with you. So the client auto sign up lead form will allow that to happen. So here's how it works. You build the form, you put it on your website, the customer signs up for your program, they input their personal information, they select the plan, they click save, their information is brought into the software, the customer is automatically sent out a contract, and then the customer automatically goes through the client auto sign up process. All of this is taking place fully automated without any interaction of yourself. So let me show you how to build the form. The first thing you can do to access the form, you can click here, or you can go to settings and go to client auto sign up. So let's go ahead and click here. All right, so right here where it says build sign up form, this is the client auto sign up settings page. So in order to get to the form, you want to click here. Now the form is very easy to use because it's dynamic. So as you build it out, you're going to see the changes here. So one of the most important things is that you have to select a contract that you want your customer to sign. The contract will be like your plan. So all of the contracts that you see listed here are also stored in the digital contracts. So whatever digital contracts you have here, whether they're default or custom, will also appear in the client auto sign up form page right here. But it's mandatory that you select at least one contract in order to build the form, because this is the contract that your customer is going to sign in order to sign up for your services. So the software won't let you build a form unless you select one of these contracts. So let's go ahead and select one. Now, because this form is very dynamic, it all happens in real time. Let me show you what I mean. Credit repair, click enter. As you can see, it says credit repair there. Now, as far as the height, this is the default height. So you cannot make the height smaller. So you can't go under 400. If you try to go under 400, it'll tell you right here, box form size can't be smaller than 400 at this time. But you can make the height higher. So if you want the height to be higher, you can go upward, but you cannot make the height lower than 400. As far as width, you can make the width any size you want. So we made it 600. And as you can see, once I made the width 600, nothing happened here. It's because in order to preview the actual size of the box, you have to click on the preview button. And as you can see, this is the 600 width. Let's go ahead and close out. So again, like I said, if you want to preview the full size of this box, you have to click on preview. And you can preview at any time. All right. So this is the box border around the box here. This is the box color. Okay, here. This is the box background back here. The header color at the very top, the header font color right here, the header font size, which will be here. Okay, and if you want to add a phone field, you click here and it will automatically add a phone field here for you. Okay, and you just select that. So again, if you want to add a phone field, it will automatically add a phone field for you. So let's go ahead and add another phone field here. As you can see, the phone field is there because I had to adjust the height here of 480. Okay, in order to add the phone field, your height must be 480. And you can remove the phone field. Okay. Now over here on your right is the button color, which is here. The button text color, which is inside of here. The button text. Sign up now. Okay. Button align, do you want it left, center, or right? Let's put center. The width of the button, the height of the button, the label text color right here. These are the label texts. Whatever color you want these. The first name placeholder text, so whatever you want here. Put your first name. So whatever you type in there, we'll type in here. Same thing with last name placeholder text here. All right, email placeholder text, which will be here. Contract placeholder text, which will be inside of here. And right here where it says contract label, which will be right here. So select your plan. You can say pick your plan. And as you can see, it changes. So you can control everything inside of this box, actually. Now, a couple more important things to remember is that the preview button will show you what it really looks like on your website, the preview. You can save periodically, but make sure you save before you grab this code and give it to your webmaster. And you can also hit the reset default settings. And when you hit the reset default settings, it's going to reset your form to its standard defaults. But it's very important that when you click on the default settings there, you click on yes, it's going to ask you, is your client auto sign up form on your website? And if it is, if you say yes, it's going to warn you. Resetting the form to its default settings will remove the custom design on your live website, but the contract will remain in place. Would you like to proceed? Yes. So it's going to reset to default. So basically what's happening is when it resets to default, it's going to change your form in real time. So if your form is on the website and you make changes here, it's changing it in real time after you click save. So be sure, 100% sure that you want to reset to default settings, because if you reset to default settings, your form is going to look just like this on your website. Now right here is the redirect URL. Now say for example, the customer comes to your website, they fill in the information, they click submit, and you want them to go to a thank you page, or you want to upsell them to another product, or you want to redirect them to testimonials, which that's what I recommend you to do. So you would have to put the URL in here, but you always have to start with HTTP. So you always have to start with HTTP. You can't just start with www. If you do that, the software won't let you save the form. So always start with HTTP or HTTPS. Okay, and because my website is S, let's put S here, and let's go ahead and click on save. And remember, just get in the habit of clicking on save. All right, so we're done. We've built our form, and now it's time to grab this code right here and give this code to our webmaster. Now, if you are good with building sites, if you're good with iframe, HTML code, then you can simply take this code yourself and place it on your website page. If you're not good with that stuff, then you can simply hire a webmaster. You can hire a webmaster from Upworks.com, or you can hire a webmaster from Fiverr.com. Now, the way to work with webmasters is you would simply make them an employee, and you would change their permissions. You will only give them certain permissions. And once you give them certain permissions, they will be able to log in, build your form here, design it the way you want it, grab the code here, grab the code, and then place it on your website. All right, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to grab this code and I'm going to show you how to place it on your website so you can see exactly what it looks like. Okay, so I grabbed the code from your website lead form and I'm going to place it on your website here. I'm in the back office of a WordPress website. So I created a page, a test page, and I selected the tab where it says text, and I'm going to go ahead and place the code in here. So I'm going to click on update or publish. It depends on what you have your form setting to. And I'm going to click on view page. So this is exactly what your form would look like. This is the standard form without any design. So if I was your customer, I would simply I would pick a plan, general contract. Remember, this is the only contract I selected. Then I will put my information in here. And then I will put my email in. I'm going to grab this email here that I created for you guys. And I'm going to click on save. Now remember, I did put a URL in to redirect me once I click save. So let's see if that URL is still there. Okay. So as you can see, I'm being redirected to startupcreditrepairbusiness.com. That's because I put the URL in to be redirected. In your situation, you probably want to redirect the customer to a testimonial page showing all the good results that you're getting for the customer. Okay, so now the customer submitted their information into your lead form. The customer will now receive an email asking them to review their contract. So if you come over here and let's click on check for new emails. And as you can see right here, this is the contract that you just sent the customer. This happened automatically. You didn't do anything, and now the customer has this contract. Now you can modify this contract also from the software. You can modify any of the text inside of this contract to say whatever it is that you want it to say. So once your customer clicks on here, they're going to go through the normal auto sign up process, the welcome page, and it's going to take them all the way through the auto sign up process without any interruption or interaction from you at all. So now that we know that the customer received the contract without you sending it to them, the software also sent a notification to the software letting you know that there is a lead there waiting for you. You will also receive an email letting you know that you have a new client auto sign up lead waiting for you and that it's going through the process. So let's go back to the software and let's click on home. And as you can see right here at the very top, this is your new lead. Okay. Now, if you click on that, it's going to take you to the lead form where you can see your new leads. I mean, the lead page. It'll take you to the lead page where you can see all of your leads and this new lead. So just as a recap, whenever the customer signs up on your website, you will receive a notification by email. You also will receive your notification in the software here. And the customer will receive an email asking them to start the client auto sign up process by reviewing the contract first.